Gemini, Princess India here with She Do Tarot to give you your January 2018 reading. If by chance you have seen the Taurus video that came before you guys, I want you guys to also know that you're special. Because that's so egotistical. Because I'm also a Gemini rising. I hope the glare from the sun isn't too bad. But I just think it looks really nice. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know if you guys cross-watched the Taurus read, but I gave them a little bit of love in the beginning. But I'm going to jump right in because I'm trying to keep these short and to the point. So I'm going to jump right in with shuffling your cards and get your reading going. So, okay, pause. I know you guys don't actually think I'm going to make you sit here, like, and watch me shuffle. Let's fast forward this. Okay, enough of the funny business. On to your reading. Guys, this is funny. If any of you have watched any of my readings by now, you know that I'm like super silly and like, you know, extremely energetic. But Gemini, like kind of tuning into your energy, it has me feeling very, very leveled, very serene, very breezy. So, clearly this reading is going to be a little different, but not too much. Okay, so your cards. In the past, we have the High Priestess reverse. Your present position is the Star card. Your challenge being the Ace of Swords, which I'm going to set to the side just so it's a little clearer to see, which is actually the same challenge that Aries had. Your above card is the Two of Chalices. Your below card is the Wheel, which is in essence the Wheel of Fortune. And your possible outcome card is the Ace of Pentacles. So, what I see in the past is a disconnect from spirit. You not listening to your intuition. And you kind of just, you know, navigating life and things on your own, right? But the funny thing is as I'm laying these out, I guess like the beginning of this like feeling that kind of fell over me, it started when I laid this out, but it's like when I got here is like when it really like completely took over. And it's almost like you're going through this transition now, or you're in the heart of this transition, and that has a lot to do with either you, with your Two of Chalices, either you've met someone, you've fallen in love with someone, or it could be a friendship even, and even in not that effect, it could be just the union of your own masculine and feminine energy. It's just like a very deep oneness connection that feels absolutely right. So whether that's just within yourself or with a friend or a lover, I believe that's what inspired this current renewal. Like, oh, it's like really heavy. Like my heart chakra, as my friends know, I always say like my heart chakra is like literally on fleek right now. It's just like it's a overwhelming feeling, but I say overwhelming, but I mean that like in a very good way, because this is really heavy, and it's almost like being covered in like warm sunshiny gold. And it's just like a real sense of peace, rightness, cleansing, purifying. It's just you're standing in this place where it's like, you know, I think I'm okay. And your below card is the Wheel of Fortune. And really what I'm sensing from this, okay, I'm getting it. This is interesting. Whoa, Geminis. Jeez, okay. Whew, okay, what I'm feeling, really, you were in a place where you're totally earthbound, completely disconnected from spirit. This happens. You meet this person, or you have this union within self. It brings in this peaceful state and almost a sense of like everything is okay. Like with the Wheel of Fortune, this is of course indicative of the seasons of life and the fact that things are always constantly changing. More so for us in New Orleans, we're not doing that. But really, it talks about the different changes, and of course, like with this card, it's slightly different than in the Rider Waite. But you see, like, just the evolution of life. You see how we go from children into adolescents and adults, and then in our elder years, or how the seasons change. But the thing that I'm really getting of how all of these connect together is the fact of it's like a quiet, peaceful understanding and acceptance that was found in this place. Because, of course, you may not have been listening to your intuition, but it's not possible to be disconnected from spirit. Like, it's literally not possible. Don't let anyone tell you different. We can, choose to not listen. That's probably about as disconnected as you're ever going to get, but spirit is always speaking. And what I really feel is that you've come to a place of like a quiet acceptance of this. It's like, and you could have even experienced something in the sense of where our challenge card comes in, where this can take a slightly different turn, is if in the event of a relationship that you've had with someone and that didn't really turn out as you had hoped, just this undergirding feeling that I sense of just like peace and acceptance and understanding that things change, that things, not all things are intended to last forever, you're going to be okay. And in the event that this is about a love relationship that hasn't worked out or recently ended or is currently ending now, it's saying that going forward, what your focus is going to be is yourself and your work with the Eight of Pentacles. And I'm going to let you see this card. It's a little potter's wheel. But what I really get from this is, of course, you see a woman working on a potter's wheel, but I see the pottery as you and this as your higher self. So sticking with, to finish my thought, sticking with, if this is a relationship that you found that has recently ended, you are going to be okay. Because regardless of how things turn out, if that is what, because of course I'm reading for tons of people, but in the event that a relationship does not work out, what lies beneath that is the fact that you are going to feel okay. You're going to, of course, go through emotions. You're going to feel sad, but it's going to be a sense of spiritual knowing and understanding that you're going to have of, like I said, not all things last forever. And you will be going to a place of focusing on yourself. So you putting yourself on the potter's wheel and really like creating the life that you want, creating the you that you want, creating the future that you want. And for those of you who are not in a relationship, this isn't relating to a relationship situation, and this is for someone where, like a single person, and it's just you, it's you moving away from a time where you had a disconnection with spirit, with you understanding that really? That oneness and that union between your masculine and your feminine. Finding that renewal and that peace, that new beginning within yourself, that wish being granted within yourself, understanding that everything in life constantly changes, but being okay with that and knowing that that's a part of life. And that challenge in that situation would be allowing spirit to come in and make his moves, kind of like how it was for Taurus. It's that relinquishing control and allowing spirit to like come in and to guide you by you being in tune with your intuition and being one with spirit, to cut those things away that are no longer serving you. So it's like the sword of truth cuts through both bone and marrow, or something like that. Forget how that scripture goes, but the sword of truth really, like, it cuts through the BS. That's the very literal, non woo woo way of saying it. So it's coming to that place of being so grounded within yourself, understanding yourself so well, trusting spirit, and knowing that you can cut through the crap. And that's also still going into that same place of yourself on the potter's wheel and really, you know, taking the time to focus on yourself and creating the future that you want, know, you deserve, and all of that wonderful stuff. Y'all, I am really, whew, man, like, y'all's energy, dude, like, it is really throwing me off, because this is like, whoa, whew. Like, this is heavy. It's heavy, but it's so beautiful, man. Like, it's just, it's a real serene calm. And I think that's hard for me to even process. Because it's so airy. Y'all, I'm double Taurus, man. Y'all can't be doing this to me. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. But that has been your January 2018 reading. Y'all, I need to go ground myself. I'm about to go earth right quick. I love you guys, Gemini. I know that you have this because, like I say, with that star, presently, like, y'all are Gucci. But I need to go ground myself, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your January. Deuces. Hey there, Gemini. Gemini. Hey, guys. Princess India here, reporting to you live from my car. Not really live because this is totally pre-recorded. But yes, so I'm throwing this little tidbit in and completely ruining the nice little aesthetic I had going on because I became really ungrounded while I was doing you guys reading because I'm an empath. So as I tapped into you guys' energy, I just felt me like going up and up and up to the point where I don't think my thoughts were clear. We're all spiritual beings, so I'm pretty sure you guys were able to discern the gist of what I was saying, but I would not feel right if I did not upload this video without clarifying the central message that Spirit had for you, and that is with your challenge card being the Ace of Swords. And the challenge for you guys now with your star energy is a clarification of purpose and intent, right? So the main point is you're coming out of the energy of not listening to your intuition, which means now, with the star card, your wish is being granted and all that good, airy-fairy, euphoric, dopamine-infused energy that completely ungrounded your Taurus friend. Yeah, me. But all of that is to cultivate the proper space for you guys to be able to cut through the crap to get that clarity within your mental, so that your thoughts can influence the action with the Eight of Pentacles, with you guys being the skilled craftsmen that I know that you are, and cultivating the life that you want. And that, like, what I'm saying here does not nullify anything that I said or, you know, change the reading at all. It's just that I really felt it was imperative that I really clarified that part for you guys, because as I was editing, like putting in my intro, outro stuff, like, I just, that was screaming out to me and I was waiting for me to say it and I never said it. So I was like, how can I get them to know this? So I figured, hey, you know, why not just throw in a little thingamajig in here when you're looking a hot mess at 2 a.m. So it took me that long to kind of get back to ground zero, peeps. But yeah, so that's the reason why I threw this in, because I really wanted you guys to capture the essence of that and to know that your challenge right now is really a clarification of purpose and intent. So that is all, guys. I hope your January is as awesome as you guys are, and I'll see you soon. Got a lot of series coming up, so each person, I swear, like all of the signs so far, like something different has happened each time. So see you guys soon. Deuces.